Okay, so the time is 7 p.m. in Japan. Um, uh, it's other time in your country. So good evening from Japan, or good morning or good afternoon. So welcome to Astronomy Day in School 2024 March equinox program. So this time, many schools, many teachers, many students are participating in this program. Thank you very much. So, okay, hello.
Hi.
So, I sent you in advance the timetable of today's program. So, only a few minutes for each school or each group. So, I have to say I'm very sorry for a very short time slot, but please wrap up your presentation as much as possible. Yes, as much as possible. But please present your great idea, great resources, and great activity to all of us. So we welcome all of you. Okay, so first of all, so this Astronomy Day in School program is under the Commission C1 of IAU, International Astronomical Union. Commission C1 is the Commission for Astronomy Education Research. So the president of the Commission C1 is Boon Raksa, the former president of NARIT, National Astronomical Institute of Thailand, and he is there. So Boon Raksa, please share your welcome talk.
Okay. Thank you, Tomita-san. I'm Bunraksa Suntantam. I'm the president of the Commission C1, Research and Development in Astronomy. So, welcome our ADIS friend to the March equinox, which this year happened on the 20th of March. The March equinox symbolizes growth and the new beginning. It is clear marker of the change from winter to spring in the country in the northern hemisphere. Today, the sun passes the celestial equator, from the south to the north, and will from today will make the day longer than the night, which is different from the southern hemisphere, where the night will become shorter than the day and marking the change from summer to autumn in the southern hemisphere. By the way, the March equinox is celebrated by many cultures around the world, no matter you live in the northern or in the southern hemisphere. We celebrate for the important occasion. And also the ADIS is also regular organized every 3 months on the equinox and the solstice. So I have to say many thanks to Tomita-san for your endlessly effort to make the ADIS happen in every equinox and solstice. So we have a chance to get together like this, uh, even online, and we celebrate together uh, uh, on this important astronomical phenomena. So please enjoy seeing and listening to many presentations prepared by school in many countries today. And I do very much appreciate to be part of this event. Even today, I can stay for 1.5 hours and I have to leave the Zoom. After 1.5 hours. So thank you very much and welcome all the ADIS friends today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Raksa. So I always thank you as your continuous encouragement as this project as a president and also as the coordinator of this program. Thank you very much. So everybody, so today from east to west, first Japan. Japan is already 7 p.m. and then Thailand 5 schools from Thailand, and then Iran,
Yeah.
and then Romania, many schools. So in my hand, as many as 18 schools. Yeah, so many schools. And this time, a presentation from Greece and Brazil at the end of today's program. So please look forward to the new presentation from new country. Okay, so first from Japan. Okay, so the first presenter is from Hatsushiba Ritsumeikan Senior High School. Okay,
Okay.
松林さん、浅岡さん。So, the stage is for you. So please present your great resources. Okay?
はい、わかりました。は
はい、画面来てます。
い。
はい、OK。
Hello everyone, we are Chiharu and Tomoya. We will talk about a short version of the presentation which we did in International Collaborative Research Fair. We introduced our research topic, perfecting celestial objects with physics, measuring galaxies with the hydrogen line. First of all, I have a question to you. Imagine that you are inside a building you have never seen from the outside before. Can you say how many floors the building has? I think many of you say no. The Milky Way that we can see is only a small part of the vast galaxy. Nevertheless, illustration of the galaxy, like the image on the right, can be found in our textbooks. How was the Milky Way galaxy observed? And how was this image made? We studied this study because we wanted to understand this. Researchers' key point is the 21 centimeter hydrogen line. Based on the observation of the hydrogen line, the maps of the Milky Way galaxy was made and its structure was discovered.
We learned to use radio telescopes in general with a waveguide to capture the hydrogen line. However, we do not have a research budget, so we tried to make a home antenna at low cost. The receiving system was difficult, so we consulted with experts. So we went to Misato Observatory in Wakayama. We got a lot of advice there. The expert said, we learn about the making engine part of the radio reception mechanism yourself is very important. Also, hydrogen line from the space awake. So, why don't you make a system to receive FM Osaka first? So, we started to make about the radio reception system. With the help of many people, we could receive FM Osaka, NHK FM, and so on via coaxial cables as an antenna. Then we visit Wakayama University to borrow the parabolic antennas made by graduates worldwide. He advised us that we should fix these systems just as Misato Observatory did. Dr. Tomita encouraged us to be creators, not just consumers.
This picture shows the parabolic antenna system we fixed. We would like to use this to observe the 21 centimeter hydrogen line and continue our research. Thank you for listening.
Wow, so thank you very much. So, thank you also for your kind introducing my face on your slide. ありがとうございます。Okay, so everybody can make the question to the students. So the high school students try to receive the radio waves from Milky Way galaxy. It is much more difficult than the optical telescope, but they try to do, even though it is not easy. Okay, So if you have question, so you can say at any time, or you can write some message or question at the chat area. So you can use in the chat area. So I will. Okay, happy no rules. Yes, of course. どなたか質問ありませんか？ Just teachers and students from Thailand. So this is the new trend of the research project in Japan. So optical observation is not so easy, of course, but the radio observation is much more difficult. But we can receive information from celestial object both from optical observations and radio observations. And radio, we cannot see the radio wave directly, so it is not easy to understand how to receive the radio waves, how to analyze the radio waves. But
yeah. Okay, Tomita, actually in Thailand, we just finished installation of radio telescope in Chiang Mai. We have the 40-meter
yes,
telescope, and the other one just finished. We have the 13-meter radio telescope, and we have a close collaboration with Japan, actually. Yeah, yeah, NALIT and NAOJ, we have the close collaboration in radio astronomy. So ADIS friend are welcome to visit our observatory in Chiang Mai if you have opportunity, right?
yes, thank you for the invitation. 初芝立命館高校の皆さん、今日は今お話しくださっているのは、タイ国立天文台の前野大長さんです。タイは電波天文学にも力を入れていて、日本との協力のもと、大きな天文台、電波天文台もあります。ぜひ、タイのチェンマイにあるタイ国立天文台にお越しくださいというお誘いでした。また行ってください。Okay, so thank you very much. So please, okay, so go to the next group from Junior High School of University of Hyogo. So thank you very much for your coming again. So Shibahara Sensei and students, so are you ready for your presentation?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so please go ahead. はい、画面に来てます。
Right, okay. So, students, go ahead. はい、そこから。
Hello everyone. We are in Hyogo, Japan. Today is snowy spring equinox day. How is the weather in your country? Spring is unstable weather season. There are days like today when the rain and wind are strong and the starry sky is often difficult to see clearly. When a strong wind blows, it tells the arrival of spring. The temperature gradually rises and the season for flowers begin. Our first cherry will bloom soon too. This picture is last year's cherry blossom. The spring equinox day is a day to celebrate nature and love living things. It is a national holiday, a time when all life in nature is active.
So next, I'm talking about our crab activity. We observe the sunspots when the sun is out, and in the night we observe stars and some nebula. When we observe the sunspots, we use two telescopes in the picture above. We take a note of numbers of the sunspots, and we are trying to get the sunspot cycle. And on the night observed, we saw the comets. This is the picture that we took in our schools. We took it when we had a night viewing. The two pictures on the left are the nebula. This is M57 and M42. And we are also trying to take the spectrums of the stars and the nebula. We want to know the component that is making the stars and the nebula. Actually, we succeeded to take the spectrums of the stars, but we couldn't take the nebula spectrum so clearly. Look at this picture. This is the M57 Orion Nebula, the red circle part. Could you see the spectrum on the Orion cloud? We want to take the picture of the Orion clearly. If you have any advices, please give us some comments. It is an unstable weather, but we are trying to take a great picture, and we hope we can give you a good report on the summer solstice. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the great achievement about the spectroscopy. So 分光観測よくできましたね。So do you have any questions or the feedback? So the junior high school students are trying to obtain the spectrum of the celestial objects. The moon is bright, the Arcturus is bright, but the nebula is very faint. But if the students can obtain the spectrum of nebula, they can study a lot about the physics. So the students want to know how to get a high quality nebula spectrum. Okay, so do you have any comments or do you have any advice?
Maybe in the future, Thailand and Japan, we can join for the astrophotography activities. Yeah. In Thailand, we also try to train the school students for the astrophotography. So we can share the photos sometime. I'm not quite sure whether today they will have some photo to share from Thailand school or not. But I think in the future, we may have some kind of collaboration in this kind of activities, yeah, for astrophotography. Yeah, okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you for a great comment. 文学者前、タイ国史天文台台長からですね、タイの、生徒の皆さんも、天体写真をいろいろ撮ってるんですけども、ぜひその天体写真のお互いのですね、データの交換、そして共有で、ぜひこれからもよろということです。分光観測は少し難しいんですけども、一つ一つ、ステップを上げていけば、非常にいい発表になると思います。星雲はとてもいいですよ。とてもいいです。難しいですけど、非常にありがいがあります。Are you ready?
Sorry. The device has some trouble, but can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Arata Watanabe from Asuchika. So let's get started my presentation. Okay, can you see my slide? Okay. Okay, let's start my presentation. My name is Arata Watanabe, and I belong to an astronomy outreaching group in Kyoto University, which is named Asuchika. This is a picture of members in Asuchika. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you. First of all, let me introduce more detail about Asuchika. As I said before, Asuchika is an astronomy outreaching group. We are aiming to make astronomy more fascinating to the public. This group is since April in 2023, so next April is the first anniversary. The members are composed of 16 students in Kyoto University. Kyoto University is located in this place. Main activities are stargazing event, astronomy class, and so on. Okay. Next slide. Sorry, I can't move. Next slide. Okay. This is what we have done in 2023. In the left side, we can see pictures of stargazing event. We explained the starry sky on that day using screen. The participants enjoyed watching Moon, Jupiter, and famous constellations. The right sides are pictures of astronomy class at elementary school. We offered observations of sunspot, experiment of light, and playing card game about space objects. And this is the lecture about the planet using sphered screen. And this picture is crafting the Earth from paper. This is the introduction about us. We will be very happy if you are interested in our activities. Okay, let's go on to the topic about equinox. Spring equinox day is a holiday in Japan. The purpose is to praise for nature and respect for living things. Luckily, near Kyoto University, there is Shimogamo Shrines, which is a Japanese traditional religious building. So, to express appreciation for nature, I went to Shimogamo Shrine. There are pictures of the shrines. We can see beautiful pictures about shrines and religious objects. And I found an interesting object in one of the buildings. Okay, so we can see in this building, we can see the sake bowl in the shrine. And actually, the building is a shrine of Yatagalas. Yatagalas is a god leading to victory, and it is a symbol of Japanese national soccer team. So this offering is for Yatagalas and playing the victory of Japanese soccer team. In addition, Yatagalas has a relationship with astronomy. Okay, here, I would like to ask equinox quiz. What is the origin of Yatagalas? Please choose the answer from 3 options. Number 1, sunspot. This is the black dot in the sun. Number 2 is black hole. This is a famous astronomy object. Number 3 is constellation. In the night sky, we can see a lot of kinds of constellations. So what do you think, which is the answer? Okay. Yes, this is a difficult quiz. So let's check the answer. The answer is the sunspot, the black. Oh, yeah, good work. The sunspot is the black dot in the sun, and there is a legend that it is living in the sun. So Yatagalas is living in the sun in the legend. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. Let me introduce about our upcoming event. We are planning International Online Stargazing Party. This event is focusing on astronomical education and cultural exchange. So if you are interested in this event, please feel free to ask me anything. Details, collaborations, and suggestions. Anything is okay. Okay, thank you for listening. This is the end of my presentation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, can you hear me?
Yes,
聞こえて
yes,
ます
I
か
can hear you.
Thank you very much. So my PC, my connection from my PC was shut down due to the narrow path of my house's internet connection. So sometimes it happens. So I'm sorry. So anyway, so at the last slide of your presentation, so you're proposing the international stargazing party through
Yes.
internet. So this Astronomy Day in schools is the platform for many countries, teachers, and students, and schools. So the teachers and students from other countries. So if you are interested in this project led by Asuchika, so please collaborate with each other to make a big international stargazing online star party. So Japan has many rainy days, not so suitable for astronomy observations. So we sometimes have a clear skies, but others we don't have such kind of clear skies. But so on this planet, so some places are very clear and others are not so clear. So we can share the clear skies with each other. So do you have any comments and feedback?
Yeah, I think this is very good presentation linking
Thank you.
astronomy and culture together. What I impressed about Japan is they have many public observatory. I used to visit Bisei Observatory and join with the astronomy outreach activity over there. I used to visit Bisei Observatory and give some presentation about astronomical outreach in Thailand. So I think in the future we may be able to join such an activities. In Thailand, we don't have all-time clear sky. We have the rainy season, and normally the winter season is a good season for us for observation. So let's share in the future. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bjorn Raksa, for encouraging the comments. And the university students in Japan are very happy to receive such kind of comments. And fortunately, Thailand and Japan has the 2 hour time difference.
Yeah.
It's a very good difference because not so a big difference, but not so small difference. So we can make the real-time talk
Okay.
between two countries, and also we have the 2 hour time difference. So yes, this is very good time difference. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, great work from Luminita. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is the Japanese part. And okay, so I forgot to talk to this. So this program is being recorded. So you can check and you can confirm and you can enjoy again later watching the archive video. So after recording, so I will edit this recording. And after that, adding the subtitle, I will archive this video to the Astronomy Day in School YouTube channel. So you can again check, confirm, and enjoy this video later. Okay, so thank you very much. So Japanese colleagues, Hatsushiba Ritsumeikan senior high school students, junior high school of University of Hyogo students, and Asuchika Kyoto University students. Thank you very much, Japanese colleagues. Okay, so let's go to the next country, Thailand. Okay, so every time Kom-san, the chief coordinator of the astronomy education and outreach, of NARIT, National Research Institute of Astronomy Institute in Thailand. He organizes and he facilitates the Thailand school, but this time I will facilitate 5 schools from Thailand. Okay. So I prepare the map of the Thailand schools. Okay. Please wait a minute. My PC is very slow, so it takes a while to come online. Okay. Okay. Okay, so okay. My PC is very slow. Okay, so I checked the 5 schools on the map I have in my house. So 5 schools, Lao Gnam Pitayakon School, Ubon Ratchathani, if my pronunciation is right. And after that, number 2, Pratai School, Nakhon Ratchasima. Counterclockwise, the number 3, Satri Phuket School, Phuket. And number 4, Cox Sawang, Kum Witayanuson School, Saraburi, is the place right? Okay. Right. Okay. So the last 5th school is the Thun Witaya School, Thun, in the northern part of the Thailand. And Narit is in Chiang Mai. Yes, the old capital of the great country, Thailand. Okay, so the first school is Lao Gnam Pitayakon School, Ubon Ratchathani. And the presentation is 4 presentations. The first is Sketching the Star, Inspiration to Learn Astronomy, and the astronomical activities on National Children's Day, and the astronomy services for primary schools, and astronomy camp in the area of Ubon Ratchathani Geopark. Okay, so please go ahead. Yes, the screen is coming.
Okay.
Good afternoon from Thailand. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. And the time is very limited, so please forgive me. But please go ahead.
Okay. So thank you very much. We are from Longam Yakum High School from Thailand. And today we have 4 topics to present today. The first topic I will present about the sketching of star, inspiration to learn astronomy. Yeah. This slide show you about the picture in the past. So we all we know about this picture that made by Galileo, the great scientist in the past. This inspired me to learn astronomy. And in our club, we are create this activity, the sketching of star, to inspire our students. And we found a Facebook fan page that named Siam Sky. The page is about sketching of star. And This show your equipment about how to sketch a star. You need some sketchbook. You need the deep sky and the stylus. So you can download and print out from the URL that show you in this slide. And this equipment about binocular, the red lights, headlamps, and some pencil eraser. So, and this slide show you it is my first time to sketching the Jupiter and Galilean moons. I observed through the 18mm reflector telescope, and I know that in this day it's very clear sky, but there are some light pollution. Yes, and I try to sketching the deep sky objects that I can see by naked eyes, or I can see by using the binocular. So this slide show you how well number 39 in the Gemini constellation. It has a magnitude about 9.63. So that cannot see by naked eye, but I observe it by using binocular, and I sketching it. So I have many sketching of the deep sky object, like this slide show you M80 and M Messier 80 and Messier 81 see by binocular also. And after I draw, I sketching about the object in the sky, I have a topic to talk with my student, to inspire my student. It made my student to love to learn about astronomy. So this site, this location, we call หาดหินร้อยไร่ หาดหินร้อยไร่ is at แม่โขง river, and in this season, you can go down to แม่โขง river and see very clear sky that in the left show you the sketching of Ursa Major, Leo constellation, and very beautiful when I were here. I can see Coma Berenice, and I have a pencil and a sketchbook, and I sketching it. So this is Coma Berenice that I can observe through my binoculars. Yes, and this is the last slide for me. Show you about the sketching of the moon. Yeah, and I send all about the sketch of my sketching to my student for inspire them. So this is all for the first topic. Let's my student talk about the next topic.
The topic we talk about the astronomy activity on National Children's Day. In Thailand, Children's Day is on the second Saturday of January every year. All over our country, we will organize Children's Day events.
So that children and all people can join activities and other astronomy official collaborate with Waratani Provincial Administrative Organization. In the morning, we went to Waratani Provincial Administrative
organization to provide planetarium for children and people who have to celebrate the National Children's Day. And we also have Christian and other activities to crisis.
And after that, we come back to our school for the night activity to organize the event about Astrofest. In this event, we have many activities to do. For example, we have a rescue in Thailand called Kauji, and we have a lucky draw, body painting, live music, describing story about stars, and we have sorting the faster dolls to make income for our.
Okay, next topic. Okay, put it back.
The astronomy storage of Harvard School explain the use of a telescope and observe objects in the sky that can be seen with the naked eye during the day, such as the moon and the sun at Ban Pak Primary School, Ubon Ratchathani Province. Answer question about astronomy from page 2 at Ban Pak Primary School, Ubon Ratchathani Province. Telescope sitting survey for young children to look at the stars at scale camp. Listening planetarium service to shopping at Assumption School were Ratchathani Province.
Okay, let's go to the last topic for our school.
The astronomy camp in the area of Ubon Ratchathani Park is an activity that's organized for students who are interested or like astronomy to participate in this camp. There are 47 participants. The camp was organized on 3rd to 4th February 2024. They can learn and get to know more about astronomy. They will learn about the components of telescope and to use it. They will learn about constellation. The origin and relation of the constellation with activity were used to provide knowledge and practice within the camp. In our camp, there are consist of the 5 activities. The first is the making star map. The second is the making moonfinder. The third is the learn about to use telescope. The fourth is the stargazing. The last activity is the making LED constellation. After the camp, we found that you can use the telescope, you can look at star map, and you can look at the moonfinder.
So thank you very much for kind attention. Yeah, this is all of my school presentation. So thank you very much again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So first of all, so about the sketching of the celestial objects. So you are the combined person of Galileo Galilei and William Herschel. So the historical, the great astronomer, by sketching the celestial object to investigate the deep sky. Okay, so not only the moon and Jupiter, but also the nebula M42 or galaxies. So they are very impressive. And as for visiting the local primary school, so university students in Japan, Asuchika group, they also visit primary schools. So Asuchika group students, so maybe you can have some hints of the outreach activity also in Japan. So do you have any comments?
Yes. Thank you for great presentation. So actually, Asuchika has astronomy class at elementary school. So the elementary school students wants to more attractive activity. So we used in my presentation we saw sphere screen or explaining constellation for using screen for explaining constellations. So the something visual is important point for outreaching at elementary school. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And thank you very much for the students in Naognam Pitayam Com School. So we can have many hints, many ideas, new ideas for Japanese students. So thank you very much. And next time, so we can offer more new ideas to you. So we can exchange the new idea. We can practice the new idea in each country. So let's continue our collaboration in the future. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, okay, so I have some message. Oh, wonderful ideas. Congratulations. Yes, Luminita. So every time, so you are a very encouraging person to all of us. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go to the second school. So Pratai School. Are you ready? Pratai School, Nakon Ratchia Shima. Yes, the slide is coming. Okay. Okay, so please go ahead.
ไปที่สไลด์แรกค่ะพี่ You have to go back to the first slide. Can you hear us clearly?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes,
Okay,
clearly.
thank you so much. อันนี้พ่อใช่ค่ะ Wait a moment. Okay.
Okay.
You go first.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the best representative of Pratai School Astronomy Club who are proud to exchange and share information about astronomy activities for school and community. There are three kinds of astronomy activities we have organized in our school as follows. First, learning about astronomy in the classroom. Second, organizing astronomy camp. Third, observing astronomical phenomena. There are
Next slide.
okay.
This one.
Okay. There are three kinds of astronomy activity we have organized in our school as follows.
This one. Let's go back. ต้องสอนย้อนไปที่
ย้อนกลับอันนี้มัน
ย้อนกลับอีกนะคะเอาเดินขึ้นเหยียบไปเลยโอเคเดินนะคะลงมาล่าง
อันนี้หลัก
ค่ะคลิกค้างแล้วก็ดึงลงมาเลยค่ะตรงพื้นที่ว่างค่ะ
หลังตรงไหน
ดึงมาข้างล่างโอเคค่ะ
โอเค
โอเค
เมื่อกี้ถึงสไลด์ไหนละ There are variety activity in the classroom that the student can experiment observe and learn, such as the experiment of cosmic inflection. Observing the sun, training in using a telescope, simulate comet experiment, and water rocket activity.
There are many bases for organizing astronomy camps for our school and after school. While organizing the camp, we do not give the knowledge to the campus only. However, we still create some entertainment activity to make our campus happier, relaxed, and confident to join our activity and the knowledge bases. We prepare for organizing the astronomy camp. Base 1, solar system. This base provides knowledge about the solar system and planets in the solar system. Base 2, the sun. This base provides knowledge about the sun phenomena occurring on the sun have been observed. Base 3, star map. This base provides protector and application for observing celestial objects. Base 4, telescope. This base provides knowledge about different types of telescope. Base 5, planetarium. This base provides knowledge about direction, constellation, and the rising and setting of stars. Basic, observing celestial objects at night. This base will let the student practice to use the telescope to see stars and the objects that may occur in the sky at night.
There are three main activities we have provided for observing astronomical phenomena as follows. First, observing the Jupiter opposition. Second, observing meteor shower phenomena. Third, observing the phenomenon of the moon obscuring Venus.
We always prepare the astronomy activities for the communities by organizing activities to observe celestial objects for the children and the general public, to encourage people to be interested in science and astronomy by bringing equipments to serve in conjunction with the annual event and the tourist attractions where many people come to visit.
Example of activity held in conjunction with the annual events includes: first, setting up telescope for the public to observe the moon on Loi Krathong days. Second, setting up telescope for people to observe the moon, Jupiter, and Saturn in the Les Court Fair of Prathai District, Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand.
Example of activity organized for tourists as village tourist attraction in cooperation with other agencies such as the Tourism Authority of Thailand, State Railway of Thailand, and National Park are as follows. Star Partyยังไม่จบหรอจบแล้วนะsorry Star Party activity include attraction called Pool and Car National Park in Jaipur, Thailand. Star Party activity include attraction called Phá Tam National Park in Ubon Ratchathani, Thailand. Star Party activity include attraction called Hailing Astro Park. Stargazing activity for tourists from the State Railway of Thailand. Thank you for your attention.
Thank
If you have
you. Okay.
if something that you can suggest us to do the activity like this more and do it better, and it will be more useful for people, please give us a technique and some suggestion. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, my first question is that, so you organize this, a lot of outreach activities in very crowded area, because the tourist attractive places, there are a lot of people. So, it is not so easy to organize the star watching party in the big crowd of people. So my question is how to arrange the activity in the crowd of people. So if, for example, there are 10 people or 20 people, so it's a little easy for organize the start watching party. But in front of 100 or 200, 300 people, so it's not easy to organize the star watching party. So how to organize such kind of activity in a big festival? So this is my question.
Okay, I'm gonna answer for this question, because when we do this, we don't do alone, just only for Thai school, but we have our partner from another school. We help each other to bring the equipment. At least around 6 or 7 schools come together to prepare and provide the equipment. And before we say yes for setting that kind of activity, the place that need us to set the activity have to send the information to our school first. If we are ready, we say yes. If we are not ready, we say no. However, but when we say yes, we cannot do it alone, like I tell you. But we have to contact our partner, and our partner is a very good partner, because when our school need their help, they come. When they need our help, we go. This is quite easy to control the kind of activity like that, and we have enough equipment for the people. Although, like you say, when we said the kind of activity like that during among the crowded people, it's really hard. But for us, having the partner is the best way to do that. Don't do it alone. Helping is very important, and you must help them first, and then they will come to help you back. This is the technique that we use, and they'll never say no.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a very wonderful method. So having the union of the students, union of the schools, and helping each other. So it's a great method to organize a big event. Thank you very much for your great answer. So do you have any comments, questions, and feedback?
Actually, in Thailand, we have several hundred school network. Actually, so when there are some special astronomical phenomena, they make the public announcement, and they organize this kind of activity together. Yeah, among many schools in Thailand.
Okay, so maybe you can see the question from Japanese students in chat area. Thank you for your amazing presentation. We want to know some idea of making crafts of astronomy class. How to use the balloons? Okay, so this is the question. So do you have any answer?
The
Balloons.
use of what?
Balloon, maybe the
balloon.
Balloon is the material for the expansion of the universe.
Oh yeah. They learn about the universe expansion by using the balloon. Yeah.
Okay. I think this is the NASA material. Is it right? Not?
ย้อนกลับไปภาพนั้นนี่ภาพที่ 6 เฟรมที่ 6 This is it.
6
พี่ใช้อะไรบ้างอยู่ในนั้น
This is a comment.
น้ำแข็งแห้งแล้ววัตถุอินทรีย์วัตถุ
เขาใช้กับอะไรอ๋อ
This
อันนี้ใช่ไหม
this is the comet, right? We talk about the expansion of the universe.
Universe
the
from
balloon
maybe in the presentation of the first school.
ทำให้เป็นก้อน
หนูก็ไม่รู้เลยหนูไม่ได้ท
Yeah.
Oh,
Here
okay.
use
So
the dry ice
three
to
slide up.
yeah, the comets.
Yeah, number 3. Slide number 3. Please present the slide number 3.
Slide number 3.
Yes. Okay, so this is the slide.
กำลังการขยายตัวของเอกภพที่เราจะติดส
Okay.
ติ๊กเกอร์
The student in Japan want to know how to use balloon for this activity.
อธิบายพี่อธิบายหนูจะแปลให้ค่ะ
เอาใช้ลูกโป่งแทนเอกภพ
He will use the balloon as a cosmic
ใช้สติ๊กเกอร์ติดไว้ที่ลูกโป่ง
and stick the sticker tapes on the balloon
แล้วเราเป่าลูกโป่งเข้าไปจับเวลา
and then we blow the balloon and make it bigger and we set the time
แล้วหาอัตราเร็วในการเคลื่อนที่ของสติ๊กเกอร์ velocity
calculate about the speed of the stickers right
yes
Okay. Okay, so
the sticker is the representative of the galaxy.
Okay, so this is a demonstration of the expansion of the universe, expansion of the space in the universe. Okay, so 兵庫県立大附属中学校の皆さん、これ宇宙の膨張の模擬的なモデルです。風船を膨らませるのが宇宙の膨張で、点一つ一つが銀河で、銀河同士が離れ合っていってるということをこれで表現しているというものです。はい。いい質問です。Okay, so the question was from the junior high school students, young students. So they will learn about the expansion of the universe. So the expansion of the universe is a high-level knowledge about the universe. So the young students are curious about the secret of the space and universe. So thank you very much. Okay, so thank you very much. So Pratai School. So are you all right to move to the third school?
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, okay. Okay, so the third school from Thailand is Satori Phuket School, Phuket. So are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
And off the microphone.
Okay, thank you very much.
But we have to wait our teacher to open our slide. Do you see that?
Yes, clearly. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon. We are the Astronomy SPK Club. My name is Thanyaporniti Priyanusat.
My name is Nathawa Mantapan.
My name is Manita, or you can call me Min.
Okay. Today we have 3 things we would like to tell everyone about. 1. The training of your leader in astronomy. 2. Star Wars competition. And 3. Serving the astronomy community. The first activity was a training session where the student leaders of the club went to practice astronomy skills such as using star maps, celestial sphere planning for astronomy activities, using a telescope. We were very excited, especially when we got to practice observing the sky, so that we didn't want to go home. The senior from Narit and the professor from Phuket Ratchapat University helped take care of us and provide knowledge very well. The next event is Star Wars competition. Our club planned to take pictures of constellations in various places, both in Phuket province and in the dark sky conservation area. In Korat province, the picture that came out was completely different. Images taken in the dark sky conservation area clearly show details of the constellation
including nebula, near the constellations.
In contrast, image taken in Phuket show the only binary star in the constellation due to the interference of city lights. The star with the low elevation angle such as the constellation Earth's minor cannot be photographed. In addition, our photo include a green light that was not an aurora, but arrived from the fishing boat. February to March is the most suitable time for the stargazing in Phuket because the winter is good, no rain, not many crowd. After our cup, when stargazing everywhere on Phuket Island, we found that everywhere there are many people and tourists interested in wanting to come see the star with us. The latest third activity which is providing astronomy service to the community.
And we chose Sapan Hin Cave, a public seaside park in center of the city, as our service spot. Regarding simple astronomy activity that we can do, such as moon and star observation through telescope and group star photography without any charge. Apart from the fun, this activity also helps us to understand the environment and the sky condition of Phuket better. Phuket might be a tourist city with light pollution from both urban lights and fishing boats. Our sky may not be the clearest for stargazing, but it has its charm that everyone falls in love with. The sea, starlight, and aurora from fishing boats, which are all stunning when they are combined. Even though the Star Wars competition has ended, but friendship from the start are just beginning. We were awarded the title Knight from the competition, but we feel like a real star knight when we take Phuketian stargazing with our astronomy club. If there a chance, we would love to invite friends from all over to stargaze with us in Phuket. And lastly don't forget to follow our school astronomy activity on Facebook at Astronomy SPK. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the preserving the dark and quiet sky at the tourist site is the important thing. So in Japan also, so if many tourists come to the place, the sky would be a little worse. But how to harmonize with the city life and the tourist industry with the dark and quiet sky is very challenging. But as you said, so the starry sky and artificial light, so we can enjoy the light landscape in our city life. Okay, so this is a new idea. So not deleting all the artificial light, but we can enjoy both the natural starlight and also our daily life lights. Okay, so this is how to harmonize, one example of how to harmonize the various lights. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. And do you have any comments and feedback? So in the chat area? Yes, thank you.
Anyway, Phuket is one of the most famous city for the tourists in Thailand. So
Yes.
all the tourists are welcome. Yeah.
Yes. So in some days, so we can meet together there in Phuket Island. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, thank you very much. So if you have any questions later at any time, so you can write your feedback or question and comments in the chat area, and everybody can read and answer to that question and the feedback. Okay, so thank you very much. So Satri Phuket School. So we want to go to the next school, fourth school, Kok Sawang Kun Witayanu Son School. Okay, sorry, my poor pronunciation. So are you ready? Okay. About offered to take photos of people at Patam local tourist attraction Ubon Ratchathani province. Okay, so please go ahead.
We are for Hello everyone, my name is Subhashai Chanyam. I am a teacher of this class. Today we will present you astronomical activity that we organize for local school in the West Island.
There were 3 kinds of activities, including astronomy activities for the local astronomy camp and astronomy activities we provide for nearby schools and our school. Are you ready? Here we go.
On February 10, 2024, the ADiS organized ADiS Sky Star at Patam National Park, Ubon Ratchathani province. There are many activities.
Our astronomy club for โคกสว่างภูมิวิทยาทั้งสอง school has participated.
Excuse me. So the slide is still in the first slide. So if you want to proceed the slides. So in my screen, the screen is the first cover slide.
The slide is not moving.
Yes. Or you can click the index of the slides.
Is it moving?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh yeah.
Yes. This is the third slide.
Yeah.
Third
Okay.
one.
Already moved.
Do you see the slide?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. We are now seeing the third slide.
Yeah. Okay. The next slide. Do you see the slide?
Yes. Third slide is showing the 4 pictures.
4 picture. No.
Yes. Flashlight pictures. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, the 4th slide showing the astronomy camp.
Yeah.
Yes, the full screen. You are trying to do the full screen mode, but it doesn't work well. Okay,
Yeah.
so in the left side, we can see the index of the slides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 10. So you can click the each index slide and we can see the slides. Yes, one by one. Yes, now the fifth slide.
Click up. Okay,
Yes, this is the second. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
We provide many activities for tourists, such as life guiding activity and star observing, which telescope. Actually, we organize astronomy camp for others schools, both junior and senior high school. We arrange astronomy activities during the day and night. Travel was of interesting activity and in day. Time to share socials, mass gaming, student about materials, a telescope, and a star mapping. Also create a full map and distribute the star in the pyramid circuit.
For nighttime activity in our astronomy camp, children will read a video to observe the star in the sky and to compare them with a star map by their naked eyes, using to point out the star and looking for the telescope beside the computer. We're also able a laser to take beautiful picture of the star together.
And finally, our partners also been invited to participate in open house academy at various schools.
We have one planetarium-based activities, board game, and space electronic for the children to play with experience through the activity the children gain, and also have knowledge and fun.
We organized engaging activities. We took photos with the Milky Way in Scout camp, and we had review activities for later students before the end of the semester.
Okay, that's all our astronomical activity that we organize for local school, nearby school, and our school. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, about the star map, star chart here, I also have the Japanese one here. And the impressive thing to me is that the shape of the window. So this is for the 35-degree north. So maybe your country is much closer to the equator. Maybe 15 or 13?
Yeah, we do 15.
15
degree north.
Yes, so the window shape is a lot more half a sphere. Okay. So in Japan, it is close to the ellipse, and in Europe, much more like round shape. Okay, so the shape of the window depends on the latitude. Okay. Okay, so this is the Japanese version. Actually, a little different from your country's star map. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so thank you very much. So do you have any comments and feedback? Comments and feedback from other Thailand school is also welcome.
อันนี้คือแล้วใช่ไหมเอาแล้วใช่ไหมอ่ะเอาแล้วใช่ไหม
Okay, so go to the next school, the last school from Thailand. Okay, so Twin Vitaya School, Twin. So are you ready? Maybe we are ready. Okay, so please go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Miss Washira Supason. I am physics and astronomy teacher at Turnvia School in Thailand. So today we have 4 students who will be presenting today. The first one, Miss Pimchanok Sinthorn. The second one, Miss Nanisha Krelvo. And next, Mr. Thirapat Bunpan. And the last one, Mr. Warapat Suyakham. So, Astronomy Club of Turnvia School was established 4 years ago. And now we have 20 members in our club. Our purpose to provide students to have more knowledge and more skill for doing astronomical activity together. And we utilize this skill and this knowledge to create beneficial astronomy activity for others.
From our Titan lecture journey, reason for naming this year is because the activity we are presenting today is to be learning opportunity from our gathering to children who were education opportunity in astronomy. Today we will present the activity that we have done over the past year.
Let's take a look at our first activity. We organize activity in our astronomy room. During the TWS Open House 60 event for elementary school, students from various schools, approximately 200 students and teachers participated in our room. We had many activities divided into 4 stations. Station 1, telescope station. Station 2, DY planetarium dome. Station 3, planet fluorescence. And Station 4, moon phase. This activity was held at the Ari Welfare School. This is a school that consists of underprivileged children, such as those who are poor, abandoned, or have disability. It was held on school science day. We brought students from our club to install a DIY planetarium dome and devise basic stargazing and astronomy knowledge. There was also a Q&A session where participants exchanged correct answers to win prize. There were approximately 160 students participating in the activity.
The school is a district school, which will accurate astronomy room. This allows us to organize activity for surrounding school, such as relative to undergraduate school, which have utilized our educational service. This activity involving around 60 students and teachers includes basic school learning, exploring various aspects of astronomy through a seamless kernel, DIY project and communication on astronomy. We tailor the activity to suit the age of participants. Additionally, we organize various astronomy activities within our school. You can follow our astronomy activity on our Facebook campus or by scan the QR code shown on the screen now. Thank you all for listening. What I shared daily next year. Will that from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the school students club activity is not only for students themselves, but also for outreach program for younger students. So in your slide, the outreach activity to primary school students. So I think this is another very important mission of the student club activity. So in Japan, as you in the first part of this program, so Japanese university students also visit the local primary schools. So yes, so this is very common to many countries. So in Japan, in Thailand, in other countries, so students enjoy the activity with each other, and also they visit many places in tourist places and primary schools and kindergarten nursery to share the wonder of the universe, the wonder of astronomy, wonder of science with young children, with parents. Yes, it's very important and very fascinating, and yes, the great mission of the school students. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so do you have any comments now, or not now, but you can write any comments and feedback at any time in chat area. Oh yes, maybe from this is Romanian teacher. Okay. From Japan, thank you. Yes, you can see the chat area as well. Okay, so this is the 5 schools from Thailand. So teachers and students from Thailand, thank you very much as always, sharing the great ideas and great resources with us. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go to the next.
Sorry, Tomita-san. I think I have to leave also, yeah, because I have another appointment. So
Yes,
I
thank
see you in June solstice. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, the teachers and students in Thailand. So the Boom Raksa is the one of the most important key persons in astronomy education in worldwide. So he is the leader of the astronomy education in these areas. He is very famous also in Japan. And thank you. And we, Japanese community, would like to say thank you very much to Thai community for encouraging this astronomy education community. Okay, thank you very much, Thai people. Okay, so let's go to next country, Iran. So Mahdi, Hossein, Mariam, are you here? Not yet. Okay, so I want to check the participation list. Oh, Mariam, you're here?
Yeah.
Hossein, long time no see.
Thank you. Nice to meet you and nice to all. I want to say hi to all participants. I'm Hossein from Iran, and today for Iranian people is Nowruz, the first of day of year, and today we celebrate and with our family and our friends. Just to say hi and greeting with you, and I enjoy a lot from your explanation and your experiment. All of that was amazing. I enjoy that because now I'm working in observatory, and when I see the activity of a student, I completely exciting. Your activity was completely excellent. Be succeed and keep going. Have a good year. Nowruz Mubarak. Thank you, Tomita.
Yeah, thank you very much. So recently, I bought some tourist guide of Iran. Okay.
That's great.
Okay. Okay, so this is written in Japanese language, of course, but you can see that. Okay, so the beautiful landscape, the delicious foods, and great culture of your country. So we have many books like this in Japan, and you introduced many places in Iran, and I checked. Okay, great artwork and great poet. Okay.
If you have any question, I can answer you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Students and teachers in Thailand and in Japan and in Romania and other countries. So Nowruz, today is the Nowruz, the first day of the year in the traditional calendar in Iran and Persian culture. And also the spring equinox, vernal equinox, is the special day in the calendar, even though it is not the first day of the year, but it still is very important day in Japan also because today is the national holiday in Japan. So happy holiday, happy Nowruz, happy equinox day for all people on this planet. So we want to have much warm atmosphere, much happier days, much healthy days, and of course we need much peace world. So today is the special day for all of us to pray for the coming bright days, bright and warm days. Okay, so Hossein, thank you very much for introducing the great Happy Nowruz days. Yes.
Thank you.
Happy,
Thank you.
yes, Happy Nowruz is for everybody on this planet. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so yes, Mariam, you are here. So do you have any comments about Happy Nowruz or related things? Okay, maybe the connection is narrow. Yes, Lucas, the message from Japanese students. Now is the time we have to go home. Thank you for all. Okay, so in Japan, it is already a little late for students have to go home. Okay, 日本の皆様ありがとうございます。Okay, so Hossein, so are you all right to go to Romania?
Yeah.
Or do you have any material or presentation? Okay, so if you have some material or presentation you want to share with us later, so please call me later so I can spare some time for you. And now, first, we welcome Romanian teachers first. Okay. So there are many schools and teachers from Romania. So thank you very much and I'm sorry to keep you waiting for a long time. So Romania. So first school is the sports program high school. The coordinating teacher is Violeta Christurian Luminica Wozeka. And also, we welcome the second school, theoretical high school, and the coordinating teacher is Vrashu Chano Joanna, if my pronunciation is right. Okay, so the first is the sports program high school. So Violeta Christurian, Dominica Wozika, are you here?
Yes,
Ah,
we are
yes,
here. Next to me is staying is Violeta. First of all, I want to congratulate all participants for all the great ideas. I didn't write in chat anymore because I was busy to note all these great ideas on my improvised notepad, mousepad.
Thank you very much.
So I would like you, Tomita, please share my video, and after that I will say something about our activity.
Okay, so I will prepare the files. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. And thank you very much for preparing the great video as always. Please wait a minute for a while. Okay, so okay. Okay. Because I will share a great video. Please wait a minute. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so now you will see the first image of the video. So I will run. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Is the sound right?
Yes.
Okay.
This video is made using Canva, and the music is Antonio Vivaldi, Spring. So on December solstice, we had to determine the distance between the Earth and the Moon. And we couldn't because the day with the full moon, we had the first snow falling that season. So we tried and managed to do it this time, as we promised to do it for the next time. And on the 24th of February, when it was the day with full moon, being a Saturday, one of our students was out of our county, which is Bistrița Năsăud, and she was in Harghita, and we had the opportunity to notice that both counties had a cover sky, and the moon had a halo. We tried to do the measurements and consider only the surface of the moon without the halo. And we managed to do our homework. So with this special occasion, Spring Equinox, we explain once again how the equinoxes and solstices happen. And traditionally, we are wearing this time of the year trinkets to bring us very good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So in the first part of the student activity, so the students determined the distance from Earth to the Moon. So this is the given parameter is the physical size of the moon and the size of the coin, and
Exactly.
you can use this. Okay.
One of our students used a small magnet, not a coin.
Okay. So measuring the distance from the eye to the coin, and you can calculate the distance to the moon. So is this the method?
My colleague, who is a physics teacher,
Okay.
taught students how to do it.
Okay. So
yes, and I believe there is a slide containing the calculating, and you use the moon diameter and the diameter of the object exactly.
Okay, okay. Yes, the diameter of the magnet, the
There are
diameter.
some of the prescriptions our student used. instead of all these words. So you can watch after those presentations, the shortcuts.
Okay, yes, I understand the method. Okay. Okay, so the another impressive thing is that the mountainous landscape is the observatory of the equinox and the solstice. Okay, so my small room faces the direction of west, so I always enjoy the sunset every day. So I also noticed that every day the sunset position changes from day to day. Yes, so yes, my house is in a big city, not mountainous area, but the same as this picture. Yes, from December 21st and March 20. Yes, the sunset position is very
These
different.
pictures are near mountains, are in a hill area, not in a mountains area. Harghita County, the measurements were in a mountain area, or Bistrica is next near mountains, right about the mountains, not in the middle of the mountains. And there is a map on one of the first slides, which show the position of Bistrica. And we are about 47 degrees north.
Okay. Okay, so where is the map?
And the map was made using MapHub.
Okay, okay.
Including the position of the students who observe the sky.
Okay. Yes, 47. Yes, compared to 30, yes, now my home is around 35, so much more southerly from Romania. 47, so the most northern part of Japan is 45. Yes, so your country is much more northern
Yes.
part. Yes. Yes, so if
Yes, and the
we
borderline
can,
is not near Bistrica. We have some, we have 48 too
yes, yes.
in the northern of Romania.
Yes. So, Japanese university student proposed the international online star watching party. So, if so, so from your country, the North Star Polaris is much more higher from horizon than in Japan. So, in Japan, the North Star is 35 degrees from horizon. So, but 45, 47, 48, yes, much more higher. So we want to enjoy from your country. In the future, when we travel to your country.
We also envy you for all your equipment, because being a sports program high school, we don't have a telescope. We envy for all the telescope we have seen in this presentation. We envy you.
Okay, so
and we wish you to have a great work so we can study from it.
Yes, so thank you very much. So if my memory works, so Lumelisa, you are English teacher, is it right?
No, I'm a geography teacher and English is not my native language.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So, sometimes, some teachers said that I am the English teacher. Okay, so yes, so I just want to say that so this program, Astronomy Day in School program, so various kinds of teachers, geography teacher, physics teacher, English teacher, PE teacher, art teacher, so various kinds of teacher can join this program. So usually astronomy programs, science programs, so many teachers are science teachers. But this program, so of course science teachers can enjoy this program, but other fields teacher can join this program. So actually, the first school from Japan, Hatsushima Ritsumeikan High School, the coordinating teacher is English teacher. So this is an example. So this August, in the next General Assembly of International Astronomical Union, I will summarize and present the first result of astronomy then schools. And I will present that various kinds of people. The background is diverse. So geography teacher, art teacher, English teacher, and science teacher, mathematics teacher can join this program and share the ideas. Okay, I just want to say that there are no need to be the science teacher here. Okay, thank you very much.
Please,
Okay.
thank you.
So, Violeta, Christian, so do you have any comments or feedback?
She doesn't speak English very well, but I will translate.
Okay.
De fiecare dată suntem entuziasmate să
Every time we're
participăm.
amazed of what is happening in this presentation, and we enjoy participating in this program.
Și suntem de fiecare dată și surprinse de
And we are
ideile pe
surprised
care ni le împărtășiți
of
de
these
fiecare
great
dată.
ideas. As I said, I had to write them down, not to miss any of it.
Vă mulțumim
Okay.
pentru participare de fiecare dată și sperăm la mulți ani înainte.
We thank you very much for all these great opportunities you offer us, and we hope that our collaboration continues for many years from now on.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for warm words and encouraging comments. And so all the countries and all the teachers and students gathering this platform, all of us are not English-speaking people. Okay, so yes, this is very great. So for me, English is the second language. So of course, my first language is Japanese, but when I speak English, so I have to translate in my brain from Japanese to English. Okay, but English is the third language to all of us, but we can communicate with each other using the English. Okay, so no problem. And the language barrier is the serious problem, but using the colleagues and the automatic translation system or other technique, we can communicate with each other. Yeah, okay, thank you very much.
We thank you.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much. So from Sports Program High School, so I welcome the second school, Theoretical High School, Avram Yanku from Cluj, Napoca.
Hello there. I'm here, but I think my camera doesn't work.
Okay, no problem.
I don't know why. Happiness Day, because today it's also Happiness Day, International Happiness Day, and also Equinox Day. I will share you now my presentation.
Yes. Okay, I clearly see.
It's a small one because we are just first grade. So that's why we choose to do activities that are special for our grade year. activities related to spring and more exactly the spring equinox have taken place throughout many classes. So we started by watching a video material about the revolution motion of the Earth around the sun and the formation of seasons, focusing on the specific characteristic of spring. When does the spring equinox take place and the astronomical spring occurs? As a consequence of the activity and of the follow-up discussions during the art class, the children made a drawing with the same spring, highlighting the specific characteristics of the seasons. During math classes, we discussing about the revolution motion of the Earth around the sun in 365 days and about one of the effects of this rotation, namely the formation of the four seasons, focusing more on spring. With the help of a flashlight and of the Earth and the sun drawn and cut by the pupils, a simulation of the rotation was made so that the children could understand better the phenomenon. Even the children made a dance of the Earth around the sun, a role play, with the help of the flashlight. The musical background of the dance was the musical composition Spring by Antonio Vivaldi, as my colleague from before me. These activities were to the children's liking, and they were very interested about the topics. Through they got involved actively in them, being enthusiastic about their practical side. Thanks for the opportunity, and we are looking forward to new challenges. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you very much. So in the second slide, so are these the examples of the student notebook?
Yes.
Wow. So the impressive things to me is that it's very colorful. So not using the black pencil, but student use the various color pencils to depict the sun and earth and its movement. Yes, it's very colorful. So so is this the usual case for student notebook? So sometimes
yes, it's usual for the primary school. Yes,
wow.
we're drawing a lot because they understand better the new information. Yes.
Wow. So I think these examples are very impressive to Japanese school teachers because sometimes the Japanese school teachers use the red pencils, yellow pen, not yellow, red or blue pencils, but not so colorful. I think it takes some time to draw this picture on this notebook. So I'm a little worried about how much time students should spend.
Not so much time.
Not so much time. Okay,
No.
so the
Only 1 hour. Only in a 1 hour, we do it all.
okay.
Only 1 hour to mathematics. And the
Okay.
other from drawing and also to the Romanian language lesson.
Okay.
So during more classes, we do it all these activities.
Okay. So so any participants, do you have any comments about this colorful notebook? So I'm very much interested in this colorful student notebook. So do you have any comments and feedback or some other questions?
I don't know.
Okay, so maybe later I would like to introduce this scene to Japanese school teachers. So why don't we start making the colorful student notebook? Okay, thank you very much. So great idea. And this is my Yes, very impressive to me. Okay, so thank you very much. So I heard that some other schools and teachers are here. Okay, so if my pronunciation is right, Yuan Duhovinchil Secondary School. The coordinating teacher is Celestia Beatrice. Are you here? Okay. Maybe my pronunciation is poor.
Emil Rakovica is here.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, I'm Alex. This is Ginevra.
Hi.
And this is Darius.
Hi.
And we are students at Emil Rakovica Theoretical High School, Baia Mare, Romania. And we participated in two projects organized by the International Astronomical Union, UAI, with the goal of bringing astronomy into the classroom.
My colleagues and I presented the events to the whole class, and we all did a Women and Girl in Astronomy quiz, with the aim of bringing to the attention of students, teachers, and the community the particularity important role of astronomy in our life to all women promoting astronomy and science. We exhibited two informative panels at the headquarters of our partners, the Petre Dulfu Baia Mare County Library and the Baia Mare Astronomical Complex. Thanks for letting us participate in this project.
We invite you now to watch our presentation about the spring equinox. Here we have an introduction to our project. Here we had a presentation which we will show you later, and yeah, this is the pictures. And here we did a quiz with the whole class, and everyone answered, and we tried to educate them about the spring equinox. And we thank you for this opportunity. Okay, and this is us at the library Petre Dulfu Baia Mare, which we did a panel with girls in women and girls in the astronomy. And here is the astrology complex, which we had a lesson about planets, stars, and signs. And here is the QR code to the Facebook if you want to see. And now we will share the presentation. Wait. Okay. Do you see my the screen?
Yes.
Okay, and here it is, our presentation. Wait.
We cannot hear your voice. Maybe when you share this video, so please check in sharing the sound.
Okay, wait a bit. I mean, the volume is at max, and now I think, can you hear it better now? Is it better?
Okay.
It's a bit better. It's
Okay, so please play
wait,
a little bit.
play. It's okay.
The sound is not coming, but we can understand what you want to express.
Wait, maybe if I go. Okay, yeah. Share sound, share. And now?
Okay, I can hear your voice now.
Okay, it's all right. Okay, I'll play now.
Spring equinox, fertility, rebirth, new beginnings. Oh, the sunrise. It's such a magical moment, isn't it? Watching the sun rise in the morning can be incredibly peaceful and awe-inspiring. The sky gradually transforms from dark to shades of pink, orange, and gold as the sun peeks over the horizon. It's a reminder of new beginnings and the start of a new brand day. If you ever get the chance, I highly recommend waking up early to catch a beautiful sunrise. It's a sight you won't forget.
Aristarchus. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Aristarchus of Samos was a Greek astronomer and mathematician who lived around 310 to 113 BC. He is known for his contribution to the field of astronomy, particularly his heliocentric model of the solar system. Aristarchus proposed that the Earth revolves around the Sun, which was quite revolutionary for his time. His ideas were way ahead of their time and laid the groundwork for the future astronomers. It's fascinating to learn about the brilliant minds that shaped our understanding of the universe.
During the spring equinox, there are various traditions and customs celebrated around the world. One common tradition is to gather at ancient sites or landmarks to witness the sunrise or sunset on the equinox. People also engage in spring cleaning, symbolizing the first start and getting rid of evil. Planting seeds or participating in gardening activities is another popular tradition, representing growth and fertility. Additionally, many cultures hold festivals and feasts to celebrate the arrival of spring. It's time to embrace the changing season and enjoy the beauty of nature.
Sure thing, the spring is a special astronomical event that marks the beginning of spring in northern hemisphere. It usually occurs around March 20th or 21st. On this day, the sun crosses the celestial equator and day and night are equal in time. It's a time of renewal and new beginnings as nature starts to come alive with blooming flowers and warmer temperatures. People often celebrate the spring equinox with festivals and rituals to welcome the change of season. It's a beautiful time of the year. Equinoxes are moments when day and night are equal in length. They occur twice a year on every planet of the solar system. Equinoxes happen when the sun is exactly above the planet's equator. This causes the terminator or dividing line between daytime and nighttime areas to pass through the planet's north and south poles. This unique angle causes every area of the planet to experience approximately the same amount of daylight and darkness from one day 2 times each year. The biennial phenomena are called
the vernal equinox and the autumnal equinox. In the Earth's northern hemisphere, the vernal equinox cues the beginning of spring in March, and the autumnal equinox indicates the beginning of fall in September. Along with the planet's 2 annual solstices, the 2 equinoxes mark the change in seasons. Thank you for watching. Thanks.
We are sorry for the bad sound because we couldn't get any better, and we are sorry.
No problem. So, if this video is on the YouTube and we can see this YouTube video directly, and if possible, so please share the URL of the YouTube on chat area, so we can enjoy your video later.
Okay. In the chat, can I share the link in the chat?
Okay, so this is the URL. Okay, thank you very much. So this video is recorded, so we can check the URL later. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
So, so Romanian teachers and students, so do you have any other teachers and students who want to present here? So I have some slides from many other schools, more than 10 schools, and I can show you flashly from slide to slide. But if you want to present here, please go ahead. or I will prepare some slides. Okay, so please. Wow, my PC is very slow. Okay. I made this slide connecting all the slides from Romanian schools. Okay. Okay. Please wait a minute. Yeah. Yes. So we are very happy to receive many schools, more than 10 schools from Romania. And I connected all the slides on this screen. The first one is from the secondary school number 29 from Galați. The title is Spring Equinox. Yes, very artistic spring slides. This is the scene of the student activity at classroom using the craft and computer. Okay, the second one is the secondary school number 2, Poyeni. And this map is from my map book, world map book, and I looked for the place of the school. And if the place, my positioning is wrong, please indicate it for me. And the content is extracurricular quiz. Okay, so this is the one shot of the quiz. Maybe when is the starting day of spring? So 21st March or the 1st March or 8 March. Okay, so the answer is 21, the spring equinox day. Okay, so the next school is the Nicolae Lavish Secondary School in Molini, Suceava. The title is Spring Equinox 2024. So this is the explanation of the activity. 6th grade pupils, so maybe primary school. Nicola Lavish Secondary School, Molini, Suceava County, Romania. Yes, so this is the scene of the classroom activity, making the exhibition on the wall and making maybe the model of the solar system planets and maybe big comets. I think so. Okay, so another school is the secondary school number 4, Moreni, from Moreni, Dumbovica. The theme is March calendar spring equinox. Yes, very fashionable slides. Okay, so this is an example of the slide. So the taste of this March is very similar in Japan. So January, February, March, April. So we use the iconic picture or iconic figure on each month. And March is the cherry blossom month in Japan. So the taste is very similar. Okay, another school from Romania is the Nicolae Titulescu Secondary School from Ploiești, Prahova County. The title is ADiS Spring Equinox 2024. Thank you very much. for using our program's name, ADiS. Okay, primary education teacher presented. Okay, so this is very impressive. So not only the explanation of the season and the spring equinox day, and each planet has each tilt on its axis, and in the right side the image of the astronaut. And at the end of today's program, I will introduce a movie of student activity from Brazil. And the students in Brazil also have many pictures related to astronauts. So please look forward to the last presentation. Okay, so the next school is from National College of Informatics, Matei Berasab. And the theme is Spring Equinox, Meaning, Tradition, and Customs. Okay, so this is the scene of the student activity of class 7 and 10. And this is another presentation slides from other class. Yes, okay, meaning, astronomically meaning. Okay, so this is very beautiful picture and a tradition and customs. So next school is from Theoretical High School, Alexandru Burafuța from Bucharest. The theme is formation of the seasons, spring equinox. Yes, very beautiful picture. And the scene of the student activity, explanation of the season, and the meaning of the spring equinox day. And yes, this is another example of a student notebook or worksheet. And again, I see very colorful achievement of the student activity. Yes, very colorful. Yes, I first thought that it takes a lot of time to draw this colorful notebook, but the teacher said that it won't take so much time. Okay, yeah, it's very nice. So the next school is the secondary school Andrei Mureșanu Ploiești Ploiești City, Prahova County. What is the equinox? Okay, so this is another artistic slice. Yes, the season of the flower blooming. Yes, the special day of the equal length of the night and day. Yes, very iconic and artistic slice. And this is the reason why Earth has 4 seasons and some special day, equinoxes, and solstices. Okay, so the next school is the secondary school Mihai Eminescu from the city Pitești, Argeș County. The theme is day equals night. Okay, so the examples are the student's notebook and worksheet. Again, this is very colorful. Yes, very colorful. Okay, maybe the Romanian schools have many times for art and craft. I think that's the reason. Okay, so the next school is secondary school Buratsi Village, and the theme is first women astronauts. Yes, related to the International Women and Girls Days. Maybe, I think so. Okay. Yes, yes. Many artworks and exhibitions and model making related to astronauts. Yes, the next school is Theoretical High School Alexandru Vrahuta from Bucharest, the spring equinox formation of the seasons. This is the scene of the student activity. Okay, so yes, I know the secret. The student have many colorful pencils. Yes, this is the scene. Okay, so this is the last school in my PC. The school is Agricultural Technological High School in Brahova County, spring celebration. Okay. We are excited about what we learned. Yes, very nice. The flower, knowledge, spring. Yes, new word. I learned a new word, equinox. Interesting activity. Okay, so there were many slides from many schools. So I would like to say thank you very much for Romanian teachers. Okay, so Romanian teachers and students. So if you have other presentations you want to share here with us, so please go ahead. In the chat area, thank you very much for the school Emil Rakovica for sharing the YouTube channel, YouTube video. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So, the time is okay. So, Romanian teachers and students, so are you all right to move to the next country, Greece? All right. So if you want to share some other material later, so please call me. So I will spare another time for you. Okay. So I want to welcome the okay. Alicia, are you here?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it's very nice to meet you here, and welcome to Astronomy Day in School program. So maybe you already enjoy the conversation among us. So
Of
many,
course, it was very
yes,
interesting, especially the colorful drawings.
yes, yes. So it's very impressive, and many teachers and students from many schools, many countries share ideas and results and resources, and teachers sometimes bring back to new idea to their own classrooms. Okay, so now Alicia, so you will introduce your project in your country, and please share your great resources and ideas with us.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad and happy to be among you today. I would like to thank particularly my colleague and friend, Dr. Akihiko Tomita from Japan. And with the currently observable comet, I start my lecture. I will be a little bit more scientific, I'm sorry for this. However, I will try to be as understandable as possible. My topic is the Hellenic Institute of Egyptology and its outreach and history of astronomy in Diavors. Maybe you are asking yourselves how they can be combined, Egyptology and astronomy. They can. Actually, my first degree was in physics from the University of Thessaloniki, and my first PhD in Athens about the Large Magellanic Cloud, so it's extragalactic astrophysics interpretation. I have studied areas of star formation in the Large Magellanic Cloud. However, my passion and love for Egyptology since my early childhood drove me to get a second PhD from Université de Limoges in France about the astronomical elements of the ancient Egyptian funerary texts in comparison with the Hellenic Orphic hymns. Let's start with this magnificent photo from the Giza Plateau. Astronomy, history of astronomy, smart informatics, and Egyptology. A modern interdisciplinary idea for studying an ancient culture of pre- and proto-scientific logistic and intelligence that is the ancient Egyptian culture. So one of the principles of our institute is interdisciplinarity. We want to combine humanities with science. With this James Webb Space Telescope of the Orion Nebula M42, I will introduce to you our projects. The most important is the so-called digitization and complete study of the ancient Egyptian astronomical texts in collaboration with the Writing and Script Center of Bibliotheca Alexandrina, especially with Dr. Ahmed Mansour, who is the current director, and international team, including members from Egypt, Greece, Poland, New Zealand, etc. And we have an outreach project that starts, actually started before 1 month or 2 months, the municipality of Epidavros Observatory, whose name will be the OWL Observatory. We also have lectures during the Egyptological seminar to students of various cycles or various levels, and also open lectures to colleagues and to the public in Greece, Egypt, and abroad. I'm going to show you some of this activity. The lower link is the link for our website, and this is the link for our scientific journal. We welcome also papers concerned with archaeoastronomy, especially if this has to do with the Mediterranean area, ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, etc., and other also places. Outreach for astronomy and the ancient Epidavros Theatre, very famous all over the world. We plan to build an observatory, and the mayor is very supportive to this, with purpose quasi-scientific, quasi-popularizing. That is, we are planning to have a 14-inch telescope with equatorial mount that could be used both by students, PhD students, for example, or colleagues for their PhD thesis, for example, and also in order to teach astronomy to the public. And we plan also to have close to it a small planetarium. Now we are starting the paperwork, and we hope to have results very soon. Here I show you a photo of the Geminids over the island of Samos before some years. The island of Samos, the place of birth of both Pythagoras and Aristarchus of Samos, who was actually the first conceiver of the heliocentric system. For the moment, my personal telescope, 8 inches Celestron robotic telescope, and my solar telescope are put at the disposition of the municipality of Epidavros. But we are going to get much more advanced equipment. So today we celebrate the spring equinox. This is the time when the terminator, the dividing line between day and night, passes exactly through the poles. It's a very interesting configuration and a very special day, like the solstice, of course. During the last General Assembly of the Institute that took place in last October in the Planetarium of Athens, we had the honor to present our colleague and member of the board, Dr. Themis Dallas from the University of Thessaly, who has a PhD in computational astrophysics, but is also very deeply into archaeoastronomy, and for the moment he is the only one in Greece teaching archaeoastronomy in a university, to the best of my knowledge. So he talked about the orientation of the sanctuaries of Isis in Greece and the ideas concerning astronomical correlations of the cult of Isis in Greece. because, as we know, the cult of Isis was widespread all over the Mediterranean and also reaching even England. Last December, I gave an invited lecture at the Noises Center in Thessaloniki. It's the most modern planetarium that Thessaloniki has, and I talked about ancient Egyptian astronomy, celestial periodicities as cosmographic allegories for the quest of immortality. Here you see an ancient Egyptian priest astronomer using the two main instruments. So I will tell you some things about our digitization and complete study of the ancient Egyptian astronomical texts project. First of all, let me show you to get an idea about what ancient Egyptians were doing. This is a detailed drawing of a detail from a so-called Ramesside star clock. This is like a matrix, like an Excel sheet. Permit me this expression, please, an ancient Excel sheet, where the ancient Egyptian astronomers were designing the 12 hours of the night from the 1st to the 12th. The 1st and the 12th are hours of twilight, and they were observing the meridian transit or the culmination of stars. There were pairs of priest astronomers, one looking to each other. Here you see only the one. The meridian of the local meridian passes from the middle of his face, from the nose, let's say, and his chin. So we can see many interesting constellations or asterisms or decans. Two of them are most prominent. The one that corresponds to the 11th hour, that is the part of our Orion, called Shah by the Egyptians, and the 12th hour, this is Sothis, that is Sirius. That was very important star for the ancient Egyptians. So what we want to do here is to digitize all the extant astronomical inscriptions of ancient Egypt from all eras, building a big data research project database. I'm going to show you an example. Gather everything from funerary texts like the pyramid text, the coffin text, the Book of the Dead, books of ADiS, the Book of Nut. Nut is the ancient Egyptian sky goddess. All monumental inscription, including tombs of kings, like astronomical ceilings, for example, astronomical ceilings of temples, zodiacs, astronomical instruments, clepsydras, sundials, etc. Also from papyri, ostraca, diagonal star clocks on coffins, the Ramesside star clocks I showed you, etc. Fundraising remains our basic need, and we try to find more funds in order to be able to proceed more fast. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer. And now let's continue the presentation. So here you can see an astronomical ceiling. That is what we call the Book of Nut. You see the celestial goddess, the sky goddess, extending her body over the horizon, having her mouth towards the west, where she is eating all the celestial bodies are there setting, and her womb towards the east, wherefrom she is begetting, she is giving birth to all celestial bodies during their rising. You see the solar disk in the part that is so-called Book of the Day, and many stars in the part that is so-called Book of the Night. And all these deities you see in boats, celestial boats, are constellations, asterisms, etc. And here you can see another kind of star clock, so-called diagonal star clock. These are representations inside coffins of the first intermediate and the period in the Middle Kingdom, that is around 2100 to 1740 BC. And what we have is a diagonal shifting. Why this happens? Here you have again the hours, from the first hour to the 12th hour. The 6th hour, the first 6 hours of the night and the last 6 hours of the night. Between them you have an offering formula, that is an offering to present to the spirit of the deceased victuals, food, and beverages in order to be happy in the netherworld, in the afterlife. What is important is that you have also offerings not only by Osiris and the king, but also by constellated deities like Mesectiu, the great bear, or the goddess Nut. Here you see the goddess Nut, Mesectiu, that is the great bear, as the foot, the leg of a bovine, and here you have what we call Orion, and here you have what we call Sirius. For the ancient Egyptian, Orion was, part of Orion actually, was the constellated Osiris, and Sirius was the constellated Isis. And why you have this shifting? They show which particular decan rises or sets at a specific time. So the diagonal star clocks, they observe the rising and setting of decans, not the culmination. You see, for example, very characteristic here, the remui, the two fishes. So why you have this shifting? Because as we know, every day the rising of a star happens 4 minutes earlier because of the difference between the stellar and the solar day. They were very clever in understanding and describing allegorically such phenomena. And what we can do today is to present astronomical simulations. This is based on stellarium, on redshift, not on stellarium, sorry, for the 21st of June 2500 BC, Julian calendar, of course, and it shows, it is the day of the summer solstice, and it shows a lot of interesting things. Not except the goddess of the sky, it can be thought that it was a representation of the Milky Way. And here you see the ecliptic. The Egyptians were calling it Mernekha, that is the winning waterway, the red cycle. The green cycle is the Akid, the horizon. So what is outer, it's not visible because it's below the horizon. And you see the hieroglyphic names of various asterisms and constellations. Here is Sah, Orion. Here is Sobdet, Sirius. The sun and the moon going to rise. Here you have a heliacal rising of Venus. And this is very interesting. Of course, the Polaris is not the Alpha Ursae Minoris, but a star between the Ursa Minor and Ursa Major. Recently also I gave a lecture for the working group of the junior members of the IAU, talking about astronomy in ancient Egypt, which you can find in the site in the internet. Now, outreach for astronomy continues, and I'm going to show you after the end of my presentation a short educational film on astronomy in ancient Egypt that is currently being prepared. I would like to kindly ask you no recording, neither for the database nor for the preliminary trailer I'm going to show you. And the second is an educational trip to Egypt to observe the total solar eclipse of 2027 from Luxor. Luxor is very close to the totality. It passes, as you see, also through the Red Sea, and it's very interesting to go there and see. So you're welcome to join us. There will be students and also colleagues, astronomers and amateur astronomers to take pictures of the phenomenon. And here you can see one of the representations of a priest astronomer holding the basic instrument that was called orologion by the Greeks, that is clock. With this you can see the simultaneous transit, for example, if the stars are close, when they have a transit, the one upper transit and the other lower transit, and their names was Immunut, who is supervising the hours. Thank you very much.
Alicia presented very important material, and some of the material is within this community because of the copyright problem. So when I edit later this movie to the archive site, I will cut some parts of today's program. Okay, so maybe Hossein from Iran is not there. So this platform, Astronomy in School program, many teachers are interested in archaeoastronomy in each country, especially in Romania and Bulgaria. This time, the teachers from Bulgaria is not here, but they investigate the direction of the ancient architecture. And from Iran, many ancient architecture from ancient Persia culture. One of the participants is the civil engineer named Hossein Kezuri. He calculated the position and analyzed the position, and he found the characteristics of the architecture as the ancient observatory. So many people here will be interested in your presentation. And I'm also, so in Japanese history is not so dated back to many thousands of years ago before Christ, like European countries, but we have many ancient official diaries written in ancient Japanese, so it is very difficult for me to read that diary. But I wonder if Japanese official diary is translated in English or other languages. I will look for later. But so if we can share these kind of ancient astronomical records and observational data, so we can investigate with each other, crossing over countries and crossing over the languages. Yes.
But the best thing to do is to not to translate, but to find somebody who speaks Japanese and who knows Japanese, especially ancient Japanese. That would be the best for the study of such a source.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. So thank you very much, Alicia. So everybody, so do you have any comments and feedback? Okay. In the chat room. Yes, from Luminica, can we have the link of the video? It's very interesting, but Alicia, so I think the video is the copyrighted one, so
Yeah. And the database I showed, and the database, please.
Okay. Is the database open to the public or not
No,
yet?
no, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
It's not finalized yet. We have about 200 objects. There are many to be put, and we must enrich the bibliography, and there is still work to be done.
Okay. But after finishing many preparatory work, we hope that the results will be open to the public.
Yes.
Okay. So we are looking forward to the great archive and great database for all human beings. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so
It's nice to see here people from all over the world, and especially from Asia and.
Okay, yes, of course. So Luminita, so it's still a secret, but Alicia kindly introduced the ongoing project of the great research project. Okay. Okay, so do you have any comments and feedback? And Alicia, so as I said in the first part of this program, so I will summarize the result of the Astronomy Day in School project and present in the next General Assembly. So I will be able to comment a little bit about your contribution to this program, to the General Assembly. Maybe 10 seconds or 20 seconds, please forgive me, but I would,
with pleasure.
yes, I would like to introduce the every contribution
Yes,
from
please. Yes.
Romania, from your country, from Thailand.
Yes.
Yes, so this is the platform. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so do you have any comments? And if you have comments and feedback later, so please write. Oh yes, of course. And after this program, so I will summarize the names of the participants and the email addresses if you are all right. And I will share all the list of the email address. You can exchange idea later using the email. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Alicia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the last part of today's program, so I will play a short video from Brazil. The educator's name is the Flavio. Okay, so please take a while. Okay. He created a ebook, electronic book about the children's work. Okay, so please enjoy the short video from him. Okay, so I will prepare the video. Okay. Flavio Nascimento and the collaborator is Paulo Bretones, one of the founder of the Astronomy Day in School projects. And as I said, he passed away several months ago. And okay, I will play the video. Okay, I will wait. Okay, here. Okay, so please enjoy. Okay, so because of the time zone, Brazil is completely opposite side of Japan. Now about 10 p.m. and maybe 10 a.m. So he can be here, but he kindly sent me the video in advance, and he asked me to play this video. So this is a compilation of the student poems and student drawings and other artistic works. And as you saw, I wrote some welcoming words in the first part of this ebook. So anyway, so this is an example from Brazil educator Flavio Nascimento. Yes, so thank you for enjoying watching the short message video from him. Okay, so it is very late. Thank you very much for coming together this March Equinox program. So this is what I have in my PC. So if I forget something, so please share your resources, or if it is all right, I will wrap up today's program. Are you all right? Okay. So I would like to say thank you very much. And after that, I will edit today's video and archive today's video and enjoy many times later. And please watch the archive previous times videos also. Okay, so anyway, so before closing today's event, I would like to take a screenshot of the participants. Some participants already going out, but if you are all right, please turn on your video, and I will take the screenshot of the all participants now. Okay. Okay. Before that, okay, so okay, how to okay, sorry, how to maximize the number of the faces? Okay. Okay. Now 70 people want to see. Okay. So sometimes I fail to save the image. So please take a screenshot also in your PC as well. Okay, so take the screenshot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I want to check if the screenshot is right. Sometimes I failed. Yes, all right. Maybe all right. Okay, so I would like to say thank you again joining this program. And next time, maybe around the summer solstice, June solstice, around when is the date? Maybe late June, before attending the General Assembly of the IAU in Cape Town. Yes, 21st June, maybe Friday, 21st June. So I will announce later about the next program. So thank you again, and see you later in June solstice. So we are so moving according to the rhythm of the sun and the earth. We are very astronomically. Okay, thank you very much. So thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye.